She was a nice, quiet lady who would stare out the window. Not much of a talker without coercion. Every time I saw her, her hands clutched her purse as if it was the only possession she had. The softness of her voice made you get a little closer just to hear what she had to say. An early riser, she was not. Her clothes were not very clean. It was a fight just to get her from the bed to the shower. I'm not sure how she lived, but it was obvious privacy was primary to her. I never saw any family or friends come to visit her, and that made me wonder if she had a support system. Was there someone who cared about her whereabouts? Did anyone send her cards or see to her needs? Would anyone check on her from time to time? Did anyone care if she was dead or alive? Had she been abandoned or left to fend for herself? I just wondered about it. Whatever her story was, it left a grin on her face from day to day. I tried talking to her and even tried making her heart smile with a joke or two. However, the conversations were short and the smile only lasted long enough for her to inhale. Erasing her history seemed to be a good idea, but I would take away the good things that only she could recall. I noticed one day she headed into a different room than before to lie down. No one told me they put her in a different room or in a double room. That night I heard her yelling and I ran into her room. I asked what was wrong, but she just curled up in her bed and wouldn't say a word. During the night, you can hear fussing in the hallway. It was coming from her room. I asked one of my coworkers what was going on because it was out of the norm for this quiet lady to be that loud. I was told the roommate was interested in this lady and she was fighting her off. My next question was why? Why would they put her in the room knowing their differences? The decision was made because availability of the rooms were scarce and they had no other choice. I was outraged that this woman's privacy and life decision was narrowed down to availability. I went in her room that night and sat in the chair beside her. I decided as long as I was present, she would sleep in peace and her privacy remain intact. She had a right to choose. Why would they take that right away? You're listening to another episode of Whispers of Care. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Take charge of your financial future with Bartell's Financial Coaching, led by Teresa Bartell. We offer personalized guidance to overcome debt and achieve financial peace. Our results-oriented approach provides actionable strategies for lasting change, no matter your background. We welcome you to schedule a free consultation today at 830-252-0320. Start your journey towards a brighter financial future today.
I dread to think how many people have come to a place of rest only to have their whole life turned upside down and narrowed down to availability. Why was her no not considered? That night, I wore caregiving as a badge, and it was an honor to serve and protect. She had a right. When she said she wanted a private room, she had a right. When she said no, she had a right to say no. When she was screaming and crying and trying to protect herself, she had a right to not be offended physically because of someone else's desires. Today, if you're sharing, if you're caring, if you're helping someone, please honor their no. Please honor their right to say, I don't want this. As a caregiver, I felt that I had a right to sit in that room as she rested, and she didn't have to fight for her privacy or her right to say no. Let's go into our adoration prayer. Lord, you are known by the judgment you execute. Lord, you are a king forever. I will serve you, Lord, with my heart and soul. I will seek you early. Oh my God, I trust in thee. You lead me beside still waters. You restore my soul. You are a righteous judge and the King of peace. Lord, you forgive all iniquities and you heal all diseases. You redeem my life from destruction. You crown with loving kindness and tender mercies. Lord, you satisfy my mouth with good things. Lord, you are merciful and gracious. You are slow to anger and plenteous in mercy. You will not forsake me. Your loving kindness is better than life. Lord, you are God. Your mercy is everlasting, and your truth endure to all generations. Lord, thank you for teaching us how to care. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Whispers of Care. I hope you found inspiration and insight into the world of caregiving. Remember, whether you're offering care or receiving it, your role is valuable. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to stay updated on future discussions, be sure to subscribe to Whispers of Care on your favorite podcast platform. Join me every Monday at 10 a.m. as we delve deeper into the stories and experiences that define the essence of caregiving together. We can make a meaningful difference in the lives of those we care for and in our own. Until next time, take care and keep spreading kindness. Subscribe now and be part of our caregiving community.